So in the previous chapters, we saw how to leverage Playwright and basically automate this registration page, right, by sending different variables to the elements that we have in this page. It'll be good to move this to a proper design pattern so that we can reuse some of these objects in different pages or in different workflows, right? Let's take a quick example of moving these objects to the page object pattern. To create the page objects, we just need to move all of these elements into a class. I've already created a pages folder and a file as well to create these page objects. Let's go ahead and start writing the class and then maybe refactor the specification. So let's import the page, and we also want to validate all of these fields from Playwright test. Export default class registration. Let's call it as registration page, camel case, and yeah, let's create a constructor which can be reused throughout the class. So this not page, page. Can reuse this constructor everywhere. So first we need to navigate. Navigate this to the right page. Write this to page.code. And let me just quickly copy the URL. So it replaced the apostrophe. So then we need to call different methods, rather write different methods. So the first method is to get the first name and first name field, and then get the input and fill it as well. So let's create an object for this. So we used an input class for this. So let me just copy over. Come on. And I'm going to pass on the first name. So after I created the first object, I just ended up typing all the other objects that we need to capture from the page. And there's only one object left, which is after I fill in the password, I need to click on the registration button, which is the register button. So here I need to get by role because in Playwright the role is a locator for any element that has a different role to play, which could be a drop-down, multi-select, checkbox, or a button. So the name of the button was register, and I need to execute a click on it. And yeah, of course, after we complete this, we also need to make sure that the registration is a success. So let's create a quick object for that as well. So what we need is to return the text that we get. Let me use get by text and what text that we wanted to get. Sorry. is this. Okay, so yeah, so that pretty much captures what we need from a page object standpoint. Now we'll have to refactor this code. So all that we have to do is first import the file, the page object file, right? Let's do that. Import registration page from pages / registration page. Of course, this is the only class that's there, so I don't have to put it in brackets. So now let's go ahead and refactor this. But yeah, maybe we'll also take this opportunity to move this function into a utility class. So yeah, let me copy paste this. I've already created a folder with utils and TypeScript file called utils.ts. So here's the function, but the function has to be reused somewhere, right? So let's convert this into a reusable one. And it is a number that we need to use function to return the string. Let's import the function as well, generate, and I'll find it from utils class. Got it. Yeah, so yeah, we got rid of this function in this particular file and moved it to a utility class. So now all that we'll have to do is refactor this file quickly, right? So let's do this. First, let's initiate the constructor. I'll just rename it to registration again. Registration page. Oh, it's interesting. And the first method I need to call is to go to the page, navigate to the page, right? So I have a navigate function, so this will help me to kind of navigate to the page. So I can get rid of this. Yeah, the first name and the alphanumeric can be as is. Now let's refactor this kind of code with this page, sorry, registration page dot fill first name. So here is the first name, and I'll let it pass on the first name. Fill last name, and let me go ahead and pass on the last name. And with some magical editing, I've just filled the rest of the automation code here. But just that in the last line, I'm actually getting the verify registration success. I'm calling this method and then getting the string stored here and making sure that the string is visible. All right. Now, just have to make sure that I'm not running multiple processes. But anyways, I can still run it because the username is generated on the fly. Let's run it from command line. Test -g registration. Let's try it in headed mode. Oh, there you go. So we just refactored the entire code by moving it to the PageObject class and imported the class, and then we are reusing all the objects here, and maybe we'll be able to reuse it anywhere else as well. Let's move on to the next chapter.